All right, man. Alex?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I'm Officer Musgrave, okay?
Nice to meet you.
All right, man. So before we do anything, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay? Just that way, just to advise you of your rights, and then we can talk, all right?
Okay.
All right. So, you ever heard of these before?
Absolutely.
Okay, so before we ask any questions, you must understand your rights. You have rights to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you ask you any questions and have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time to talk to a lawyer. You understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you still talk to me?
Yep.
Okay. All right, man, so from the beginning, what happened?
So what we do is, like, you know, the show To Catch a Predator.
I know of it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we do the same type of thing
Okay.
where we pose as underage kids on the internet, of course, with full permission. You know, I have the girl's contact info that we pretended to be. She's 22 years old, but we used pictures of her from when she was 11 and 12 years old.
Okay, what's her name?
Her name's Ashley.
Do you have a contact number for Ashley?
I do. Let me get it for you real quick.
Yeah. All right, man. All right, man. All right, man. You have Ashley's last name? Do you know?
Uh,
All right, that works. All right, so from the beginning then.
Okay, so what we do, it's similar to Catch a Predator, same concept, poses an underage kid online.
Okay.
And we're on multiple social media apps or sites, including Instagram, where John Davis messaged us under the impression that we were an 11-year-old girl. It says it in our profile, and of course it's a picture of her from when she's actually 11, like we're very prepubescent. And he messaged our account saying, the first thing he said was, you could be a model or something like that, like you should go into modeling, or you're pretty, whatever, something like that.
You have pictures of all those?
Oh yeah, it's all printed out here.
It's all in here?
And we said, oh, thanks. And then after that, we immediately told him that we were 11 years old, and he did not care.
Okay.
And he proceeded to message who he believed to be an 11-year-old extremely sexually, like horrible stuff, wanting to meet her up for sex, wanting to...
Stuff like that?
Yeah, send her dick pics too, which we have.
Hold on just a second. Sure. I got my dick pics calling me. Oh. Okay. Stand by one. Bo's got. I think Bo found his number, so he's trying to contact him. All right. So I'm gonna be in an interview. If you need anything else, just contact Bo, and then Bo will get with me. Okay. All right. Thanks. Okay. Sorry about that.
Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead.
So he was messaging who he believed to be an 11-year-old extremely sexually, and we're in right now. We're in like the middle of a trip. We landed in Pennsylvania. Caught a sex offender in New York who was messaging a 9-year-old sexual. Not, you know, when I say 9-year-old, I mean quotation marks, like who we're posing as.
Yeah. So what happened there?
In New York,
Yeah.
We called cops on him too and turned everything in, and then we were in Ohio yesterday, and that guy's in police custody right now. But we basically, so our thing, what we do, we get their confession on camera, then we proceed to call the cops and turn everything into you guys.
Okay.
And for example, if they have child porn on their phone, be sure to turn that into you guys too.
Yeah.
So
how did you get his phone?
So I got his phone. He was calling his son.
Okay.
Right? Because I was confronting him. Because he told me that, oh, I never done anything with a minor. Then last minute, I pulled out those articles saying, look, you molested a 7-year-old. Look, it says in the article right here, this is why you're on the registry. He's like, oh, I didn't do it, blah, blah, blah. It's BS. So he called his son saying, I could prove that right now. And
he could prove what?
That he didn't do it.
That he didn't do it?
Which,
okay. That's John saying this?
Yes.
Okay.
And then, so Shane, his son, is on the phone, and he gives me the phone to talk to Shane. So he gave me the phone. And as I'm talking to Shane, I'm looking through and I see a picture of a
So
young girl.
Why were you so you started looking through his phone once he handed it to you?
Right, because I wanted to give it to you guys because I saw something that should not be on there. That's why I wanted to turn it into you guys. That's what we typically do. The predators usually give us their phone.
And then you go through it. Right?
Yes.
So without permission of searching his phone, which he gave you his phone to talk to his son, correct? Right, and that's it. He didn't give you permission to go through it, look through photos and everything. Am I getting this right? I'm just trying to figure it out.
He didn't say, he just handed me the phone. He didn't say, you can talk to my son, or you can't do this or do that. He just handed me the phone. Then when I saw what was on there, because we already called the cops, we were on the way,
Okay.
and I wanted to turn in everything to
you
you
guys are the ones
guys.
that called like 3 or 4 times?
Yes, that was us.
So, where's John at right now?
I'm not sure. He was at the house when we called, and we noticed a sheriff that was down the street that I guess lives there.
Okay.
And because his car was parked there. So I knocked on that door because I wanted to tell him, as you guys were on the way, I wanted to tell everybody that this sex offender is doing the same thing.
Okay.
And then I guess because we drove down the street to where the sheriff was because it was raining instead of running there or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when you guys pulled up, John was just gone. So he must have left in that time frame.
Did any of your guys' contact with John tonight get anything physical?
No, sir. No, sir.
Nothing like that?
No threats either.
No threats? You guys didn't threaten him?
Nope.
Okay. Do you guys, where's the video? So I was told there's a live video of your guys' confrontation.
Yes, sir.
Where's that at?
I can give it to you right now. I can just link it to you.
Yeah. Here, man. That's my email.
Sure.
You just want to send me email.